My friend Corey leads a ministry called Love Others Warehouse. They put food and groceries into the hands of family who need it free of charge. Today, we're going to take a look at one of Corey's favorite verses, Joshua 1:9. And that name, Love Others, is basically the whole devotional. We usually think of courage as being for the big scary moments, the diagnosis, the leap, the thing we're dreading. And it is certainly for those things, but there's a kind of courage we almost never talk about. And it's the courage it takes to actually move towards people in love the way that God asks us to. Because loving others the way that we're actually called to is not safe, and it is not easy, and it costs you something. You give your time, your energy, your money, your heart, and a lot of the time the people you're pouring into can't pay you back, and sometimes they might not even thank you. On top of that, you've got your own needs, and God still says love them anyway. That takes real strength. Joshua 1:9 says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. We tend to hear that like a motivational poster. Be brave. Believe in yourself. You've got this. But look at how God actually grounds it. He does not say be strong because you have what it takes. He says be strong because I'm with you. The courage was never supposed to come from your own confidence. It comes from God's presence with you. And that changes everything about how we obey a hard command like love others. God knew that this was said to Joshua at a terrifying moment in his leadership. And whether we admit it or not, a step of faith towards people in need can be genuinely frightening. What if I don't have enough to meet their needs? What if I'm not enough to carry out this vision? Look at how God responded to Joshua. God didn't scold the fear. He met it with a promise. I will be with you. So here's what I want you to hear. When God asks you to do the hard, courageous thing, and loving people sacrificially absolutely counts, He is not asking you to summon it out of your own limited reserves. He's asking you to step out because He's going with you. And the God who sends you is the same God who supplies you. You can afford to be generous with your love because you're not the source of it. God is, and He doesn't run dry. So be strong and courageous today, not because you have enough on your own, but because the God who asks you to love others is with you wherever you go. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. It takes real courage to love others freely. So pour out boldly because the God who sends you goes with you and never runs dry. Know that our God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine,